Sergey, Lena from the Fox Camps, thank you so very much for this opportunity to share some of my thoughts relative to Diabetes Camp, talk a little bit about myself in the beginning, and then focus on the successes that you are having. First, let me take my mask off. This came from Children with Diabetes. Every summer I get together with 600 to 700 children and young adults with diabetes. And we, with moms and dads and even some grandparents, and we teach and train and support them to do a better job living a healthy life with their diabetes. Maybe someday you could join us at that. I am honored to talk about the success of the Fox Camps that focus on improving the health, the lives, and the positive experiences of children with diabetes. We know, with some good science now behind us, Diabetes Camps first started in 1929, so we've been running them a long time. I lived at Diabetes Camp for 43 years. I've had diabetes, it will be 60 years in 2021 that I have lived a wonderful life that has included type 1 insulin-dependent diabetes. And the key reasons, two key reasons I've done well with my diabetes: the support of family, friends, absolutely, but uniquely my participation in the Joslin camps operated by the Joslin Clinic and the Harvard Medical School. And I was a camper there for 5 years and then worked there for 38 years. And much like the Fox Diabetes Camps, all of you viewing this who know Sergey should know, understand that I met Sergey close to 20 years ago now with numerous other young people from Russia. And they came and joined us as young counselors at the Joslin Diabetes Center's camp program. I saw in Sergey as a middle, late teenager that he was a leader, he was positive, he had mastered his diabetes, incredibly good in soccer, much better than I've ever been. And I am thrilled that he and Lena are now running and growing the Fox Diabetes Camp programs in Russia. Let me talk to you a little bit about the magic and the unique peer support that happens at camp. All of a sudden, you and I are at Diabetes Camp, the Fox Camps, and all of the other young people happen to have diabetes. What an incredible opportunity to share, to grow with each other, to strengthen each other, to deal with something that, you know, we all wish we didn't have diabetes. I still wish I didn't have it, but I am thrilled that I went to Diabetes Camp for 43 years. What a great bonus that gave me to go. And the unique peer support you give to others makes each of you stronger dealing with the challenges of diabetes. And I want to talk about a little more of the magic called the positive adult role models, the staff who happen to have diabetes, and the staff who maybe don't have diabetes but understand it so well. These staff members, these positive adult role models, inspire and motivate you and I to manage our diabetes so well that we lead wonderful, full, productive, healthy lives today. And for many of you, if you're 15, for the next 70 years of your life. It's unbelievable. Staying healthy with diabetes, you stay fully productive. And I will be 69 tomorrow. My health is superb. And I was blessed with two things. Number one, my family has been wonderful supporting my life with diabetes, but also uniquely my participating in diabetes camps. And the peer support I got from people, I still talk to some of my camper friends who are also in their 60s and 70s now of age, and we met 58, 59 years ago. They still mean a lot to me. And it's important that all of us understand that managing diabetes well is an incredible investment. I know it's not easy sometimes, but the benefit, short and long term. And so any leader that's listening to this should understand that how powerful it is. That investment in these Fox camps is making sure that your children with diabetes will lead the fullest and healthiest of lives so they are productive citizens at school, in their businesses, in their families, as they are raising their own families in 10, 20, and 30 years. The investment potential here is incredible. So wise investors in business, in government, leaders in medicine, understand that the Fox camps are improving lives so very, very much. So I want to just tell you, it's an incredible investment again. I want to thank Sergey for inviting me to share just a few of my thoughts about the power and magic of diabetes camps, keeping us healthy for a lifetime, a full, healthy lifetime. And Sergey, I look forward to visiting you in Russia someday to observe and participate with you and your teams at the Fox camps. And I can't wait until you come back here to the U.S. with others who happen to have diabetes. Thank you so much. Have a blessed, wonderful holiday, and please take care.